is Juan Daniel Salazar, owner of JD Salazar Music. In today's video, we want to give a little bit of information and an overview about jaranas, specifically the jaranas that we carry in our shop. All these instruments are made by our dear friend and master luthier, Miguel Hernandez from Tlacotalpan, Veracruz. If you recall in the last video, we talked about the guitarra de son or requinto jarocho. I gave a little explanation and I gave a little sound sample of all the models that we carry that are also made by Miguel Hernandez. We went from the punteador to the 4-string guitarra de son, the 5-string. So in this video, we'll do the same thing and we'll start from the smallest jarana and we'll go to the largest jarana that we carry. The first jarana I want to talk to you about is called the chaquiste. In the family of jaranas, the chaquiste is the smallest in size. As you can tell, it's very, very small and it packs a punchy and bright sound. Also, something I want to mention is that not all luthiers will make a chaquiste. Sometimes a mosquito for another luthier can be a chaquiste for another luthier. So not all jaranas come in a standard size. Some luthiers will make a primera that is, say, 32 inches long. Another might be 30 inches long. It just depends on the luthier and what their idea of a certain size is. Also, all jaranas are tuned the same, but you can have a variety of quantity of strings. This chaquiste has 5 strings, and it's tuned G, C, E, A, and G. So this is the traditional way of tuning a jarana, and you'll have your mirrored Gs. Sometimes octave, sometimes in unison like this one. So this is what the chaquiste sounds like. The next jarana I want to talk to you about is called the mosquito. This instrument is a little bit bigger than the chaquiste. But as I mentioned before, not all mosquitos are going to be the same exact size as this one. It varies by luthier. This mosquito has 8 strings, and again is tuned the same exact way as the chaquiste. G, C, E, A, G. And this is what the mosquito sounds like. The next jarana in size is the jarana primera. I'm sure you've noticed this jarana looks a little different. So I want to move into our jaranas especiales. So we have the standard jaranas. These we call jaranas austeras. So they're just a little simpler in design. And these are jaranas especiales. They have a little bit more woodwork on them, just a little bit more detail. But the sizes are going to be, a jarana primera austera will be the size of the jarana primera especial. This particular jarana is my personal jarana, and I wanted it strung in the Tlacotalpan style. So the ones you've heard previous are the traditional style. So you have your G, C, E, A, and G again. You have your mirrored G. In the Tlacotalpan style stringing, it's more like a ukulele. So you have 8 strings, but in 4 courses. So you have G, C, A, E. You don't have the mirrored G at the bottom. And this is what a jarana primera sounds like. The next jarana in size is the jarana segunda. So now you're starting to see a pattern. Jarana primera and then jarana segunda is slightly bigger than the jarana primera. Again, this is our jarana especial model, And something I forgot to mention is that these have a rounded back. But just as the primera, it just has a little bit more detail. And as you go up in size, you'll tend to hear that they sound a little bit more fuller, a little broader sound. So this is what the jarana segunda sounds like. The last jarana I want to talk to you about is the jarana tercera, which is the largest of the jaranas that we sell. There's also a jarana tercerola, which is slightly bigger and can have up to 10 strings. But this is the largest that we carry. It's called a jarana tercera. So as you've been noticing, they start getting deeper and deeper. So this one is the deepest of the ones we carry, and it has a nice, big, rich sound. So take a listen. Well, that concluded our small overview of the different jaranas that we offer at JD Salazar Music. We have from the smallest, the chaquiste, all the way to the largest tercera that we carry. And you also had two different models to choose from, the austera, which is the simpler one, or the little more adorned and detailed one, the especiales. Whichever one you prefer, you know, they're great instruments, and Miguel Angel does a very awesome job of building these instruments. A small disclaimer, all of the jaranas that we sell, they are all in the traditional stringing. So 8 strings in 5 courses. G single, double C, E, A, and another single G, mirror G. And if you did like my jarana primera stringing, which is a Tlacotalpan, it's exactly like a ukulele. So you could also just look up a ukulele chord chart and get your chords from there. If you did want a Tlacotalpan stringing one, feel free to give me a call, again, at 505-404-8338. Shoot us an email, jdsalazarmusic@gmail.com, just so we can start making one for you in that stringing style, Tlacotalpan. So once again, thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to have another video for other instruments soon. Thank you.